word often saying, do you feel me? You know, because meaning beyond any words, any spoken words, but you got to feel what's being said. Even if you don't understand the word, you got to be able to feel that. Our people lost in the land of the captivity, even here in the Edenic lands, when they talk about Pentecost and speaking in tongues. First thing, understand that that whole issue about Pentecost, a religion that was created here in Eden, in Africa, after our fall. 50, Pentecost only means 50. Those of us that have researched understand that Pentecost is certainly related to the day of Feast of Weeks. It is 50 days after Passover. Now, you hear in the Church of Pentecost all the time when they talk about speaking in tongues. And you be saying, what are they saying? Who understand what they're saying? But it's something that we lost because our people always had the spirit to praise Yah. Said, make a joyful noise to serve Yah. It wasn't so much about a spoken word, but it was about that feeling. When David got up and danced, and he danced out of his shoes, it was a feeling. When we got up here and we danced, and we said, how good and pleasant it is for brothers to join together in unity. It was a feeling that transcended all of the different languages. We all knew, we all felt what it was that we were talking about. So this is what we got to get back. If you don't understand my word, understand this feeling. Understand this spirit. As the Kohen said, in Hebrew, when it says pay attention, the word for pay attention in Hebrew is zimule, means put your heart into it. Put your heart into what's being said here today. So, let me start first. Go ahead. Had all these notes laid out on this smartphone, and then I came to the realization that I couldn't even see the letters. So it wasn't so smart after all. Listen, you want to translate by reasons?
Shalom and blessing. Shavua Tov. Sharing a few thoughts. One. Shalom and blessing. Shavua Tov. Sharing a few thoughts. One. The signs of the time certainly point to the movement of our people from the captive land returning to the Edenic land.
Signs that you see taking place right now. Each and every one of us sitting here in this room right now. It's a prophetic reason. We're not here happenstance. Whether you came from across that great river after being a slave for 400 years, or whether you've been here, right here in the land all the time, a slave. What came upon us as a people was devastating. It was devastating and it was prophesied. We lived that.
Oh, see, yeah, canoe. And you say, ya baha keke. Omo mufri amanoni, ya yewaha. Omo free Ashanti region, Central, Volta region. And you say, ya baha keke. But a bibia, a comsha, yahwa, and now comshafono, I come, I share, da, and son and neck, I do your swat, yabe shim or her.
Two, this return represents the restoration of the Son of the Creator, your reuniting our strength, intellect, and creativity in the development and growth of our Edenic land. This return represents the restoration of the sons of the Creator, your.
Yeah. Abaya bano. Baby I free no. She said, yeah. Ma Yahweh Ashishe.
Reuniting our strength.
Yahweh in ya, Yahweh in ya, the bomb.
Intellect and creativity.
That dream and idea, yet to me, yet.
In the development and growth of our Edenic land.
That dream, yet yourself, idea, yet new, yet the Nina be bomb up to Africa, Asia.
In this movement of unity, we cross over into universal brotherhood.
Universal brotherhood. Mema are almost free, different parts, almost free, baby fufra, omwaba, omubeye, baku.
As the guiding force of morality, integrity, and respect. Where we actually become our brother's keeper.
Papa, ama yehu.
Words of Dr. Gadiel. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
The Nazi was saying that all of this is prophetic. It's not anything that happenstance. Now, I want to be very frank, straight out. I want to go on a little journey. Bear with me, not long. In the year 2014, in the 12th month, our father, Abba Ben Ali, made ascension.
2014, 2014, the other can say, your friend December, no, Abba Gedo, of Frimu, or call baby, of 2 years.
And many people came and they began to ask, oh, your leader is dead.
And Nipa Bebre, Omuba, and Omuka say, oh, Mupenibra,
what are y'all going to do now?
now, Cecia, we will not even know.
And let me tell you, seriously, I didn't have a clue what to do. I could never, ever imagine being without Abba Ben Ami. I could never imagine making a decision without going and saying, Abba, is this okay? But I knew that everything that he had taught us was true. Let me detour a little bit for a minute. I often use this story about there's a certain eagle that when her chicks are hatched in her nest, she feeds them, they don't do anything. This eagle makes her nest on the highest mountain in the highest tree on this mountain.
See, or the two baby soon say, is it Accra? Accra. So you know the thing, you are making me think. Should I sit down? See, or the two Accra. Now, Accra, I would demand for people so. And as some people so, if you are a woman, if you are tinted, now in Manu, Omunyashi, or Cordiano, or Cop, no, then, more with Biani, or Cop, no, then more Biani.
Now, it says that this eagle, her chicks, they don't do nothing but stay in the nest. She go and bring them food back. They flop around, they flop outside the nest. For months, she feed them. They don't have to do anything. But at a certain time, this eagle takes each one of her chicks, one by one, fly out, pick them up, fly high up in the sky, over the mountain, and drop them.
Now, that be true, you know. According to the man back home, or the Omuko, people no so, or the Wuko, people no so. Now a jail.
One by one, she take them out, fly out, and drop them.
Or the Omuko, back home, or the Omuko, people no so. Now a jail.
All of them don't make it.
And then to be 2 years.
There are some that fall all the way to the ground and butt themselves wide open.
They bring one to me and two almost fiercely. Almost.
You would think that the mother eagle would say, I don't want to chance that. My baby may not make it.
Time, baby, he said, Cordiano, I bet you I can say, I'm going to be mad. To me, yes, sir, because yes, sir, only.
But she didn't stop. She see one get busted up on the rocks, she go and get another one and drop him.
What do you call Baku, tall, Pupanusu, a wooye. But one guy, a call for another one, Onusu, wooye. One guy, a farm, Baku.
This is a creation of Yah. What is it? What's the moral of this whole scenario?
Now, sir, I said, no, give me a woman.
The moral is that the mother ego knows that it's a certain time in the life of them chicks that they are ready to fly.
Now, Cordian said that the bar, the manu, just say, Obian to me, two, Obian to me, two, and now Obian to me, shedding the soup. On to me, Mammy, and now Papa, and now Cordian can see it. On to me, caught, if you are on Fabian,
but everything, all the food, everything that the mother ego has taught the chicks, by that time when she's dropping them, they are supposed to know it. They are supposed to know how to flap their wings and fly.
Now, they are all cover, all my granny, all cover, all my granny. Now, church, city, church, two, and now I'm sure we and it's a time to do it, and that to do it now. Oh, you Baku. Sir, time no, and now Mano and Chester almost just said, they are one chair almost one nest no more, will feel one over to me at the soup.
At that particular time, it had to come in the mind of the chick that I can do this, I can fly, I can really fly. But the chick have got to flap its wings. If it don't flap its wings, it will not fly. It will bust itself on the rocks below.
Now, all four one by one, the chancellor of Obia who said, second one, not third one who said, Seman Tua, number from Ewu, Seman Tua, number from Ewu. And the chancellor, after second, where to from. And now from a third one, the fourth one, who said, one, two.
While that chick was in that nest, that chick was being taught everything that the mother ego could teach him. How to fly, how to live. But if the chick did not follow the instructions, if the chick did not image herself after the mother, and her wings, it will not survive. So, here it is, brotherhood. Point I'm making is that
what can you say?
Abba Ben Ami, prior to his making ascension,
Abba Ben Ami, and son, Abba Freedom, you tell me.
He gave a class.
On my class,
and in the class he said that he had a conversation with Yah.
And I said, class, my country said, or the Yah, Akasa.
And Abba said he was bragging to Yah. He said, look at your people, look at our people.
And Abba country Yah said, Shawun Crawford.
Look how strong they are. They done went through the day of showing strength. They done went through all of the trials and tribulations. Everything they threw at us. They tried everything to get us up out of Israel. They deported us. They put us in jail. They arrested our sisters. They arrested our babies. They did everything. But they could not move us. So Abba Gado said he was bragging to Yah. Look at this people.
And Abba Yah said, Shawun Crawford, how in a Titia one film, Israel fool. Abba, what they say, Open 2 more for assassins. Omo the Omo, a prison. Omo we duma. Omo go school. How in the titia omo di unkrofo aflemu wo Israel. When na omo jina ho Pt6 show unkrofo.
So Abba said, Yah said, all right, Ben-Ami, I believe you.
And Yahweh catch Abba said, Ben-Ami, me Jewudi.
But he said, he told Abba, he said, but now I want to hear them. Let them tell me that they're ready.
And Yahweh catch Abba Ben-Ami said, Abba, you work on my tea and I mean, you, but me Pesel Crawford, can't be a woo canoe. My main tea free or one said, Jina hot painting.
He said, I don't want to hear you, Ben-Ami. Let me hear what Sir Ben Kael got to say. Let me hear what Sir Keskel got to
say. One by one. Mamu Kase, ready.
Let me hear what Elamai got to say.
Mami tea free, Crawford, Manu, Mami tea free or one.
Let me hear what you got to say, franchise. Let me hear what you got to say. My brothers out here.
Opposite on tea. Aba Ben-Ami, my tea, dear Wakano, me Jewudi, but me say me tea free, Crawford, and
like the eagle, Abba Ben-Ami taught us diligently, day and night.
To say, Okodia, Abba Ben-Ami, or Trey, or the year called classes, and no pay a year, and you ran what Trey, and move in and out, be Pierre Chester or Trey, what Trey.
2015, we turn our attention to Ghana, and Ghana is over $60,000 in debt. The ranks of the saints, of the brotherhood, sainthood, have dropped way down.
2015, Abba Freeman, and I about Ghana. Yaba Ghana, no, not saints. One got 6,000. $60,000 a cut me down. Obiara ho. Your name say you call a name, and now you call a trade, you call the fund, and now you call Bebu by 2015.
Now, believe me, in time past with Abba Gado, anytime that we were anytime we here in Ghana, get on the phone and say, Abba, I need this, and that. Abba say, Benny will be right there. I know he'll get on the phone and call all around the world and say, we need this amount, this, and that, to send to Ghana.
Time Abba Wahonu, Abba Ben-Ami Wahonu. Omo dear name. Also, can't hear you. Be a Waho plane, what did you say? Say, you hear me. Now I'm for phone. I say, Abba, you hear $2,000. You hear a sorry done. You hear keeper. You hear boat. You hear way. Abba, be free, baby. I'm a sassicano. Abba drew her.
Believe me, after the ascension of the Father, all of those that they weren't serious, they started running away.
Abba, offering 2014 offering.
We were faced with a tremendous amount of pressure, knowing what are we going to do without avocado.
And avocado ni ho bio ni ho ye me kwa go pisa no sika and ye go pisa no bibi and now obe try say ni say on ni ho ye be ye den.
But he came. He said, babe, this is what you've been taught for. This is what you've been trained to do. We worked in Benin.
And Ababaye, and Okan said, my child, working on 40 years, 50 years, my child, Bibia, just a min child. Unim Bibia, Bibia, Nihobia, make me a child. We built an entire village in Benin. I'm called Benin. I'm called Shisha, Accra community.
Brothers in here that was on the building project in Benin. Millions of dollars went into building this village.
Community no, yeah, I want to share with Benin. Now millions and millions of dollars. Brothers, if you will have, who are you called Benin?
The financier who funded the project, he was a Beninois. He was from Benin.
Yeah, Oba Israel, Oba who Kifa, Oka say, Oba say, Omo, the same thing with Benin, and not of free Benin. Or no, now all this Kaduma, you say, yes, see Kifa, with Benin, say the hour demona.
A real good brother. He really wanted to do rich. Really wanted to do something for his people in Benin.
Sa nipa no pese onye bibima ni krofo wo Benin na kuma muti o pese de ewo dimona no onye sa pepepe wo Benin.
He came to Dimona and wow, he was, man, this is heaven. And he was excited. He said, come to Benin, build this project, build a village of peace in Benin. And we went and we built it.
And I call, and I see community of Benin.
But what happened? Right now, you could go to Benin and you can see the village. 23 different buildings laid out. I mean, state-of-the-art, everything. Nati Yadiel put in over 6,000. We imported orange and clementine trees from Israel, over hundreds of trees planted. The place was paradise.
Community the fear baku 23, and the seedlings, a couture free Israel, hundreds of it. I had to say paradise.
But what happened? We had, you see how we draw the map of Africa, that we have Israel, Northeast Africa, attached to the map of Africa.
So we share Africa map now. We say Israel, and Israel no northeastern part of Africa.
We made a big Africa with the Israel attached, and we had it on the front gate of this village.
I see sa community no Urema, Kavi, Africa with Israel attached. First year over sa map no.
When the brother now, his office was in Geneva. He doesn't live in Africa. His office and business is all in Geneva.
Brother, no mask, no Juma with Geneva.
But when he came and he saw the village and he saw the Africa, he almost had a heart attack.
And Oba say Edumanu and a map of Africa with Israel. Heart attack.
He was excited. He said, take it down, take it down. That's not the conventional borders of Africa.
I see, when you free her, If you say, almost draw Africa, you fact, that area no can what the can want be crop over one. And I'm be happy. And yet Africa, Israel can that area no and can.
Who drew the borders of Eden? Who of us? Which of our people was at that Berlin conference of the Ku Klux Klan when they divided up our continent, our holy land?
That time, our Ku Klux Klan, almost of Berlin, 1844, almost draw Africa, almost draw Ghana, and almost draw Togo, Benin, and almost have boundaries. Africa did bang. No things are table.
According to who definition could they separate our spiritual strength, Israel, from us, from our continent? Who gave them that right?
Israel, yeah, Africa. And holding. Now say, I'm going Israel free horror. Your home, your answer, your name, dear, I'm going to one of the more to me, say, I'm going Israel and free Africa.
Go to the scriptures. What are the borders of the Garden of Eden? You'll see that is all in Africa. All in that area that it encompasses. Up to the Euphrates. All up around Israel. But today, they will try to convince you, well, maybe that's not even the real Israel.
Now, who control Tremor? Almost Africa and in the boundaries, one. A quarter of Euphrates, and the Tigris, and the Nile, and the Israel. Yeah, Africa, and now Eden.
Now, I want to tie all of this up now because the point I'm getting to is that Abba Ben Ami, he didn't die. He didn't die. You know why? Because, stand up. Ben Ami.
We live.
Stand up, Ben Ami. Stand up, Ben Ami. Stand up, Ben Ami.
Yeah, hallelujah.
Stand up, Ben Ami.
Hallelujah. Yeah,
Right, we see and understand what Abba Ben Ami had to do. He had to make himself into thousands. And that's what he did. Please, you see.
Hallelujah.
But you got to have that confidence in your ability